It's Ronnie again. I just wanted to do a quick video on how to find profitable niches. We'll get started straight away. There's no fluffing around really. The first way you can go to find inspiration is teescupper.com. You can sort by the number of teas sold. So this is obviously showing you that there's a bit of interest in the niches. And you just obviously scroll through and have a bit of a look to see what you can find. When you're doing this, you've got to keep in mind that we're not here to steal people's ideas. We're here to look for inspiration, put your own twists on these things, and to go into different markets. So Teescupper is predominantly, all is about Teespring, and America is incredibly flooded with all this sort of stuff. So there's huge opportunity in Europe with Fably at the moment, which is why we're trying to show you how to do Europe. All right, so after Teescupper, there's a few more. TView, it's the same sort of thing. You can go best selling by numbers. You'll find a lot of sports orientated stuff in here. And you've just got to, again, be very, very mindful of the copyrights, whether it comes to logos, team names, player names, anything like that. You can come up with things that are relevant to it. So black and red to I'm cold and dead, that sort of idea. You can do your design, you can run your ad copy and never ever mention the team name, but because you're actually targeting that team through Facebook, those fans are obviously going to pull that relevance. So that's just one way of being able to get around it. So you just scroll through, there's hundreds, thousands of pages here of successful t-shirts, and a lot of these have not been done, especially the regional sort of stuff in Europe. So, and when I say Europe, I mean non-English speaking countries. They're the areas that you're going to find the best return. So yeah, just spend a bit of time in there to find any niches that you might be interested in. Zazzle bestsellers is another one. This isn't necessarily just t-shirts. It'll show you all different kinds of things. You know, if you want to sell different stuff later on, you can do that as well. You just got lit up. I'd suggest that's probably got copyright on it from the Suit series. So no matter what you do, you've always got to keep in mind that there are people with trademarks out there and they do come after you. And if you're spending money on those campaigns, you're going to lose it. This is a good shirt, dated since 2013. If you get your targeting right with that, you'd sell quite a few. Vintage 1954, HTs always go really well. But there's very specific ways in how you can run their ad copy on that. And we may even show you in the future how to run those ads. The thing is, Facebook has terms of service that you need to abide by when you're advertising, and if you're targeting people by age, name, all that sort of stuff, you can end up having your ads disapproved, and if you have too many disapproved, you'll lose your advertising privileges as well. Cafe Press bestsellers, these are all very similar sort of things. They're going to give you the same information. Just look for validation of what you're after. eBay best-selling. Google Trends. This takes you a little bit away from actually looking at other shirts that have sold and just more into politics, pop culture, all that sort of stuff. Google Images, another good one. So motorcycle t-shirts. So just search for funny motorcycle t-shirts, and there's tons of them. And a lot of them are very, very ugly designs, and apparently people like ugly. So you don't have to be a design guru in order to get shirts pumped out. In fact, you could probably even do half of this stuff just with the text editor on Fably. After that one, Amazon bestsellers is another way of doing it. Once you sort of have found the niche that you want to go after, so in this example, it was motorbikes. So if you wanted to find motorbike Facebook pages, just go into Facebook and obviously look that up. When you're in there, if you find other people that are selling on Fably or Teespring, and you can see that there's a whole lot of comments on there, go through it because you get a lot of information from what people reply with. And oftentimes, we've got quite a few different ideas just from people replying. So always keep an eye on those comments. Always check what's happening with your ads, because obviously you're going to get people in there that sometimes aren't positive about the design. So You just want to keep it as positive as possible in order to get the best return. Alright, so that pretty much sums it up. Below this video, I'll just give you the key information again, the different sites that we use. If you have any questions, ask in the Facebook group and we'll help you out. Thanks, guys.